Welcome aboard. Lion Air Flight... something. Ha! Lion Air Flight 898 from Juanda to Sultan Hassanuddin. Level up 737-900. Haven't flown the 900 in quite a while actually, so... something nice for a change, you know, so... we'll see how this flight goes. Hello to everybody who is tuning in at the moment. It is 10:03 p.m. local time for me. Whoop whoop whoop, favorite pilot. Oh, thank you, Liza. It is definitely a pleasure being here every night with you guys. I loaded the plane up. I also, what else did I do? Well, I loaded the plane up. I fueled it up. So the only real thing that we have to do is fly it. And we are on VATSIM. Love you, Bebe. Your streams are favorite part of my day. Oh, thank you, Liza. Well, I hope you enjoy doing your homework to my streams like you usually do, so... I'm glad I can be your in-flight entertainment. So, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, guys. For real. This is the Level Up 737 by request of Langers 1987 from yesterday's stream. I made a good point of flying this plane, so I guess here we are. Make the music a bit quieter. Let's go ahead and set this plane up for flight here. I was screwing around with this plane earlier. And I honestly and truly forgot how awesome it is. I hopped on the Discord for LevelUp and I was happy to read that the dev team are currently still working on an update for this thing, so hopefully in the near future we'll have, you know, some bug fixes and additions to this aircraft because it is truly, truly an epic aircraft, so. I don't really fly in Asia. Because of the time difference, I don't usually fly at this time of night, but because I stream, this is really the only time I can stream. So because of that, I'm opening up my, you know, the places that I fly. And Asia is actually a really cool place to fly. I wonder why this nav data is out of date because I just updated it. Maybe because I did not put it in my custom data folder, which is fine. I mean, we're just a cycle off. So... flight number LNI 898. We are Lion Air 898. Unless Lion Air uses another call sign. Hang on. Lion Inter. Commenced operations the year I was born, 2000. Very cool. Jakarta headquarters. Cost index 33. Flight level 350, just like yesterday. Depart 28. Pedzo 2 Golf departure. moped, so we go W32. N-Dog. From N-Dog, we do the N-Dog 1 Charlie arrival. Takeoff performance is complete. Trim 5.25, and let's not forget we're flying a 737-900. So slightly different, like a 321. A little bit more prone to tail strikes. Not so much of an issue for us today because we're light. Excuse my yawn. Anywho, that was easy. Let's take a look at some charts. Juanda International Airport. First, take a look at this. Then go back to the departure. It's at runway 2A, right? Yeah. Good. We could set 280 in the MCP altitude. Sorry for asking. Do you know the cause of the crash today? I don't. But I'm suspecting pilot error because the 737 just does not fall out of the sky like that. It's either that or a mechanical issue. But I'm putting all my money on pilot error, unfortunately. Rest in peace for all the souls and families affected, but yeah, it's very, very tough when it happens. It's very unfortunate, especially in modern day. Okay, so we don't have any restrictions, so we'll just climb flight level 350. Only time will tell. Once the investigation goes underway, we'll know more information, but it's unfortunate. Rest in peace, prayers to the families. Yeah, absolutely. It really sucks. That's especially like when you first wake up and you read the news. Do you know, think it would be something like the France one? It's hard to tell if it's a suicide. All we know right now is that the plane was diving at like about approximately 20,000 feet a minute, which is extremely high. It's about 10 times a normal descent rate. So I think it's just a little bit too early to tell what happened, but it's very unfortunate. But I'm wishing for a speedy investigation. Thoughts to the families. Trim 5.25. Okay, so everything looks good here. We can set the cabin pressure here to 350. Start the AP as well. There we go. Beautiful 737-900 once again. As the AP starts. So typically, how long are these investigation? Typically a few weeks, but some investigation take a few months. It really just depends on the area that the search and rescue teams are searching and just the overall nature of the accident. It depends how quick they can find the black box in order to analyze the flight data. You know, you got the voice recorder, you got the flight data recorder, so just it takes a while to kind of put everything together. So typically a couple weeks to maybe sometimes even a couple months, or I think the longest time was years, and even longer than that was the investigation of Malaysian. MH370, which is just incomplete, and it's been many years since that accident occurred, so it really just it depends on a lot of factors, but it takes a while. Okay, so we have power from the AP. We'll turn the AP bleed on to get some fresh air into the cabin. We can disconnect the ground power. We will be pushing tail west.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Okay, thank you. Just give us a few seconds.
So everything is good to go here. We'll turn all the fuel pumps on. We'll turn the hydraulic pumps on. Everything's looking very nice. Not much terrain here, but put the terrain radar on anyways, why not? 1228, just checking, we don't have any ATC unfortunately. Squawk is set to 2000. That's a bug right there.
Walk around completed, all doors and hatches closed, steering wheel inserted. We're connected right now, push back, then we'll be ready to lift you after. Please confirm parking brake is set.
Parking brake is set, ready to connect, and let us know when brakes release. Alright. So winds are variable at 0.3, gusting 13, visibility 10, 2000 scatter, temperature 29, dew point 26, and QNH 1009.
So we'll may now release parking brakes.
So we are ready for a brake release, so anti-collision on. We'll release the parking brake.
Commencing pushback. Clear to start, but it's still in one in sequence.
Copy that, clear to start 2 and 1 in sequence. We'll start 1 and 2 as always. So AP bleed is on, packs off. And we'll start number 1. Then 2 rotation. As you guys can see, I fixed the shadows. They're nice and crisp now. So, a little bit better visuals there. And 1 EGT fuel flow. Alright. 1 good engine start, starting number 2. Whoops, I pushed, I pushed on the wrong line. I meant to push on that line. Oh well.
Pushback completed, please set parking brakes.
Parking brake is set, ready to disconnect. We'll see ya. Have a nice day. Yeah, whoops on that. It's okay. You guys know the saying, shit happens, right? I need to set it so it automatically disconnects. There we go. Cool. We have 2 good engine starts.
Okay, thank you very much. So just hold position and wait for my hand signal. Okay, thanks a lot. Enjoy the flight and see you next time. Bye bye.
So something just happened. It got rainy all of a sudden. Very, very interesting. Wow. Was that rain? Actually? I suppose so. Very odd. Flaps 5. Off topic, but this is giving me dark vibes. Yeah, I know. With the fog. Ah, that show was amazing. Still is amazing. Let's do a flight control check here. Flight control's free and correct. I'll take my socks off as always. Yeah, that's odd. I guess the weather just changed all of a sudden. Which is very odd. Now we've got rain. Okay, I guess. Very low, very, very low visibility here. Here we go. Let's go ahead and taxi. Wow. Shitty visibility and moderate rain. Unexpected. The engines are throwing out a lot of rain out the back there. It's kind of funny. Well, on we go with the taxi. I am not sure why with almost 40% N1 We're only going 10 knots. Something seems a little bit wrong, to be honest. Hopefully it's not too loud outside. Maybe the person who designed the scenery didn't check this as asphalt. But I have no choice but to give it a little bit more power than I'd like to on the ground. But that may explain why we have so much debris coming out. And this is actually, yow, we missed it, but this is actually the end of the runway. That's why fog is very, very dangerous to fly in. And it's very hard to taxi on the ground. But we're gonna take the next one to November 7. There we go. Now the aircraft's behaving like it's on tarmac. That was weird. That's one of the other reasons why I don't really fly in Asia, because there's not too many good sceneries available. And this is not good, this windsock. Because what this is telling us is that the wind is coming from that other side. Yeah, this is... something is weird here with either... Oh, nice. Look at this. Oh. We're gonna go wee. Oh, no. Wee. Like I said, whoever created this scenery, yeah, something happened there. Roller coaster. The Boeing roller coaster. Is the plane okay? Yeah, it's fine. At least I think it is. Alright, before takeoff, flaps 5, auto brake RTO, engine mode selectors to continuous, wing light on, strobe light on, landing light off, approach path, can't bloody see, and TARA on the transponder. Let's go ahead and line up. Auto thrust is armed. Yeah, not the best scenery, unfortunately, but again, back to the original point that I was trying to put out there, is that there's not a lot of good sceneries for like more rural airports in Asia, especially not for Indonesia. But it could be my fault because I'm always adventurous trying to fly to weird little airports. You guys ready to go? Let's do it. Speed alive. Oh shit. We didn't turn our yaw down for
80 knots.
80 knots checked. Oh wow, 17 knots from the right. Wow. I'm having a hard time keeping center line. V1 rotate.
V1 rotate.
Wow.
Let's stay
All right.
right.
We're instrument. Gear up.
Gear up.
We are IFR. We cannot see out the ground whatsoever, relying completely on our instruments, on our attitude
400.
indicator. Go.
1,000.
1,000 should checked. Autopilot on. Wow. This is crazy. Crazy dense fog. Flaps 1. I was getting pushed. Not to the left, but to the right for some reason. Flaps up. There's my weather radar. There we go, that's better. This would have been crazy coming in, because I literally cannot see anything. I don't even see the blue sky yet. That's a bug. This route should be on top of the weather, not underneath it. Crazy weather. Very turbulent. Wow. Still can't believe it. 10,000 lights off. We'll keep the engine mode selectors on to continuous. Very bumpy coming out of Juanda Airport. Heavy rain, still no tops. Very crazy. Super thick layer of soup. If I would be on board, I would be shitting my pants right now. But who wouldn't be? Into more turbulence. Wow. Please come out of the layer. Very scary, yeah. It's not a pleasant thing to be in, ever. So we're still in moderate to heavy rain, so let's just get the anti-ice on. It's less than 10 degrees outside. Just as a precaution. Okay, there we go. I see blue. Wow, that was the thickest layer that I've been in. We'll keep that on just for a little bit, and then we'll turn the anti-ice off. Crazy. Pretty cool though, but crazy. I'm glad I'm doing it in a simulator and not in real life. Expected arrival today is going to be runway 3 and 1 Charlie. Insane. Alright, looks like we see some blue, so seatbelts can come off. People can go to the toilet and take a shit. Nice. I'll be right back to get out of these jeans into something a little more comfortable. BRB. Alright. After dropping my headset, I'm back. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Crack the good old window open so that it doesn't get so hot. I'm definitely yawning, so I'm gonna head to bed after this flight. I gotta crash. Way too tired. Liza and I have a date planned to the beach tomorrow, so I'm excited. I have not been to the beach for an entire year. Gonna work out, play some soccer, throw some frisbees around. Very stoked. I'm happy to report as well that I was able to get a slot for Cross the Pond, so yeah. We're flying from Gatwick to Montreal with Air Transat and the A321neo, so we'll fly Thales, the Thales 321 Neo on April 2nd at 15:45 Zulu is our departure slot. Yes, gonna have a blast with you. Heck yeah, we are. We're gonna have a nice day at the beach finally. Know what I mean? Jelly bean. But I do need to catch up on some much needed sleep, you know, so gonna go after this. But I'll stream for you guys in the morning. I also have something cool I'd like to share. You need a tan. Yeah, I do. I'm pasty. Pasty. I'd like to see trying to add like a flight information tab. Let me see if I can put this on browser source. Yeah, like that's just way too much information, you know what I mean? It would be cool, but it's just... Maybe if I put it there, but then it's still like... And the aircraft type is wrong anyway, so... We'll skip that. So yeah, no thanks on that. Messed it up. I'm trying to set up a landing rate competition thing. let me see if this works. So it is connected. So that's cool. No, it's not a poll. It's like you guess a number and whoever's closest to the number wins. But that number, the significance of that number is you guess like how smooth or how hard the landing is. So some background information, it's like 0 being the smoothest landing and minus 1,000 being the hardest. A typical landing that you see is like minus 200, minus 100, so somewhere in that range. So 5 minutes from landing, this game will come on automatically. Granted that everything works, but anywho, it'll prompt you to put a command in, and it'll tell you what the command is. You'll see it in the chat, and you just guess. So again, whoever's closest to that number wins. If you want to predict that my landing will be negative 200, then if I get like negative 150 and you're close enough to it, you'll win the competition. It's more fun when there are more people, but I'll let you give it a try. It should come on. I do have it on right now. So let me just... I wish it did these things automatically, but there's just no way. There we go. So now, try this command out for me, Eliza. Do exclamation flight. Perfect. So that works. It tells you the departure airport, the destination. It tells you how much I have left, my ETA, and the total distance of the flight. So that works. That's kind of cool. So if everything goes right, 11:34. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, 11:34. It's not a 2-hour flight. It's just an hour and 15 minutes, so yeah. We have about 47 minutes left. So let me look at some charts here, since we are going to be landing eventually. No shit. Arrival for... Oh, that's the wrong airport. Okay. Approach. So frequency 1105 029. That's the ILS frequency. And the minimums. $330. Yeah, so from now on, because yeah, if like I'm busy with something, you guys can always, well, I'm talking to you now, Eliza, but you can always go exclamation flight and it'll tell you the ETA. So that's kind of a neat feature there. I like that. Minimum's 330. Yeah, no worries. And I forgot that I need to kind of sync side cockpit seats. Oh, that's so weird. Oh my god. Let's make sure that the arrival makes sense. Perfect. Oops. Wow. I just went, wow. Guys having a good flight so far? Cool logo. It's a lion. Get it? Lion Air. Top of drop, 190 miles, 0617 Zulu. So, about 24 minutes or so. Beauty. 737-900 extended range. That's hilarious. I can move the map from the inside. Oh, that's funny. Whee! Don't forget that I can do this effect.
And it sounds really, really freaky. Oh yeah.
But I like this one. Welcome to the stream. I don't know, it's just... I really, really like hardware. Software is convenient, but it doesn't always work. But hardware always works. Especially audio equipment. Hardware is amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. There's only one person that knows my audio setup. We'll leave it at that. I cannot spill the beans. It's a very, very special setup. It's 99.99. Actually, you know what? It's 100% hardware. Period. That's why I love it so much. Very reliable. Very tactile. It's right here. If I need to turn anything down, it's that simple. If I want to turn anything up, it's that simple. Yeah. Anywho, it's a secret. Liza knows what the setup is. Anywho, what else can I do with this? This is Fly Live. This is a streamer software. I mean, there's not much, really. There's actually a thing that you can do. I have a song request feature. I've never tested it. I guess you gotta put the link in. Nope, that didn't work. It actually crashed, it crashed the thing. To be honest, I'd rather not do song requests because I'll get a copyright strike for that. So let's just turn it off. So we'll just leave it off. I'm very curious to see if the landing rate competition works. Just looking outside, it looked like it was raining, but it's not. Weird. Just yawning and yawning. So when I was trying to, you know, test this plane out before I streamed it, obviously, I had a hard time landing it. I don't know if it's because I was really heavy on landing or something, but I'm not promising any olive oil today. But we'll see. We will see what happens. Maybe it will grease it, I don't know. For people who just joined, welcome onto the stream. Today's flight is Lion Air 898 from Jaunda. Let me get this right. From Juanda to Sultan Hasanuddin Airport. Flying in Indonesia today, the LevelUp 737-900ER. Live on VATSIM. Unfortunately, no ATC, but that's just my luck. Had to refresh. Why is that? don't see any problems on my end, per se. My screen went black. Yeah, I mean, not on mine. Are you watching on your laptop or on your phone? It's not on my end. 150%. If the connection froze now, then that would be on my end. But that was just one little drop out there. Apart from that, I'm not sure why your screen went black. Less than 100 miles till top of descent, so good shit. 618 is ETA. ETA for the top of descent, not the arrival. The arrival is 0639 Zulu. So 33 minutes. Beauty. Ba ba ba. Very smooth and uneventful flight. I have a question, Eliza. Should I open up the landing rate predictions 5 minutes before landing or 10 minutes before landing? The fact I'm questioning this probably means I want to change it. Maybe give like a little bit more time. 5? Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. We'll leave it as default then. Because then we don't have to wait too long for the result. Yeah, that's true, and I'm glad I asked from a viewer perspective. So cool. Yeah, you want to cast it, and then also, like, I don't know, I feel like the poll will be a little more interesting if there's less time. I really do hope that it works though, but we'll see. We'll see 5 minutes from landing. Super big yawn, like I am very tired. But luckily, bedtime will be slightly sooner than last night. Which is a good thing. Especially if I want to stream tomorrow morning, which... Cast your vote on what plane we fly. Challenger. 7-3. Airbus. Boeing. 7-4. Phenom. Been a minute. King Air. So many planes to choose from. Another big yawn. Oh man. 747. Oh, the big doinks. Okay. Any specific route? JFK to Miami. Damn. Okay. Sounds good to me. We can do either cargo or passenger. If we do passenger, we can do like a retro United. If we do cargo, do something else. Oh, you texted me, alright. Cargo always, right on. Cool. Top of descent. 36 miles. 0620 Zulu, so 6 minutes or so. And our ETA 0641 Zulu. Cool. We've been flying for 47 minutes. That's pretty cool. You could see each individual pixel. No wonder it looks so good. Huh. Wow. Just like the Challenger. We were over the water this whole time. Very cool. Very, very cool. So, descent preparations. We already briefed the approach. Frequency 1105. Final approach course 029. Decision height 330. Runway 3. ILS 3 into Makassar, Indonesia. Sultan Hassanuddin Airport. Pretty straightforward approach. A few different steps here, but in general, can't go below 2,000. That's our glide slope intercept point right there. So we got to stay above 2,000 on that, and then 4,000 before all of us. 2,800 before DME 10.2, 2,000 before DME 6.2. So 3 little steps there that we'll keep in mind. And then initially we'll descend down to 60, and then we'll go 4, 28, 2, and then make our way down into Makassar, Indonesia. The arrival weather. You should lower your bird strike count. Why is that? Takes too long to get 5K and 10K. Well, that's how it's gonna be. Because I don't like having these bird strikes. So that is our arrival weather. Winds 340 at 11. 8,000 meters, light rain, 1,700 cumulonimbus few, 1,800 scattered, temperature 26, dew point 26, hence why we have that light rain. QNH 1010, no sig remark, cumulonimbus in approach. So we got some, got a little bit of rain. Low cloud ceiling, so we'll break out at 1,700. Then we got 1,800 K22. And 1010, we will arm that QNH there. That's pretty much it. Pretty straightforward flight. We'll reset MCP altitude to 6,000 as we discussed. So here's 6,000. Yeah, let's do 4. There comes VNav, retard, VNav path, beauty. Descending down to Kamikar, was it? Makassar. I don't know, I got Kamikar from that. Posture check. Well, can't be bothered, but fine. Thanks for redeeming 150. There's your posture check. My posture's never been good, and it never will be good. It's too late to straighten my back. It's too late to apologize. We'll leave the seatbelt off so people can still use the restroom, you know. You look upset. No, I'm fine. I'm tired. Had a long day. Not a good stream. No, it's a fine stream. I'm just tired. There's nothing more tiring than working and then streaming at like 11. Plane's powering up just a bit there. It's interesting how it did that right there. Huh. Oh well. Alright, let's go turn the seatbelt sign on. Of course I forgot to turn the engine mode selectors to off, but oh well. It's better. Better for the engines. Not really. 2 things that I forgot to do because I'm tired. Yaw damper. I didn't turn that on after engine start, and the second thing is I forgot to turn off the engine mode selectors. But it's okay. We're still flying. Plane hasn't fallen out of the sky yet. Yeah, I think I'll do a change in my streaming schedule and stream during daylight so I'm more enthusiastic because I am exhausted. The bed's right in back of me, and I'm going to just end the stream after this, after a replay, and go to bed. We'll do setting number 2 on the auto brake. In real life, would this EGT really be changing so quickly? And these are obviously synced together, which would not be in real life. These would be off by 5 or even 10 sometimes. And this N1 would be off by a little bit. So, I mean, it would be nicer to see a little more discrepancy there on the level up, but it's okay. I'm just picky about those things. Kills the realism. Challenger does it right. Some other planes do it right too. Like, especially because we have like 13 knots of a slight crosswind. Well, it's an offset headwind, but the point is that there would be asymmetric thrust, so these numbers would be slightly different. That's okay, I'm just too picky. My window's open and I'm still hot. This computer is like a freaking heater. Like a spot heater. Oh man, alright. So far, so Gucci. Excited for the landing. It's been a minute landing the 737. This is probably my 4th or 5th flight ever in the 737-900. I never really fly this plane, but I like it. We haven't flown the baby bus in a while. That could be a fun stream too. But in the morning we'll do the 747 if I wake up in time. I do want to try to catch up on some sleep and kind of relax. Spring break next week, so expect some streams. There we go, QNH1010. Let's just make sure that the weather is still the same, which it is. Cool. It's an island, very nice. 10,000 lights on. Engine mode selectors. Speed brake armed. Should be slowing down to 250 now, which it is slowly. Perfect. Let's see. ETA 637. So technically, it should have put that landing rate predictor on right now. Because it's 32, so that's 5 minutes. I hope... I hope that it goes on soon. I'll be looking out. Oh, because it says ETA 6:39. Okay. It's not 5 minutes yet, so it'll come on. I believe in it. Okay, so I should start slowing down here. There we go. Awesome. You can now get your landing rate predictions and type predict to add your prediction. Go ahead, Eliza, try it out. Type predict and then put a number between 0 and -1,000. The closer you are to what it is, the more chance that you will win. So it's exclamation predict and then space the number. It's like -500, -100. I'll put a prediction in. Zero. I actually don't think it can be 0. Put oh, never mind. Okay, no, that's fine. I'll do -150. You can only put 1 in. You're limited to 1 entry. Alright, let us slow down here. I'm your girlfriend. I understand that, but the system limits the user to 1. I can't change it for an individual. Cable arm approach mode. 1,000 feet to go, checked. flaps 1. Gotta put our landing data in here. We'll do flaps 40, 136 plus 5, so VRF of 141. Flaps 2. There we go, VOR loc. Flaps 5. There's that weather I was talking about. Put this music a bit quieter. There we go. Glide slope. Runway, I could see it. I'm very excited for this landing. Hopefully the landing is wee. Flaps 10. Now I lost visual contact of the runway. I mean, I could barely see it. It's right there. Flaps 15. Alright, stop whining. Gear down. Taxi.
Gears down, 3 greens.
Flaps 25. Flaps 30. We'll slow to 141, which is VRF plus 5. Flaps 40. There go all of the flaps. And my airplane. Nine knots crosswind.
1,000.
Barely see runway. Yeah, it's very foggy. It feels so weird flying this airplane.
500. Approaching minimums.
Checked.
Minimum
Continue.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Wow. Manual braking.
80 knots.
Idle. Well, there you go. Olive oil, thank you, Eliza. Yeah, pretty good, not bad. This approach felt so weird in a 7.3. I'd never fly the 737. You know me, guys. I'm a big Airbus guy, but I guess not bad for an Airbus guy, huh? I'd love to have, one second here, I need to clean this plane up. I love you, Lazy. Thanks for being on the stream. I'd love to have a yoke when I fly, planes with yokes, and then obviously the Airbus TCA pack when I fly Airbus. Except for the A300 because it has a yoke, and the A310. Little bit of rain left over. I think I read somewhere that this plane flies a little bit more predictably and a little bit better with experimental mode on. So we'll try that next time. I think that's why it flies a little bit weird, not gonna lie. But welcome to Makassar. Indonesia. Yeah, something's up with the ground handling of this plane. So I'll try it again another time. Hopefully when an update gets released it handles a little bit better, but I mean it flies alright. There you go. Alright. Would you look at that? Autogate works. Huh. That's a first. Beauty. Autogate. Not autogate. Autogate. Automatic gate. Alright. So let's have a look at the replay. Shall we? Autogate. That's funny. Look at that. We had some contrails, but in a very weird place on the winglets. This should be down there. Ooh. Very, very nice. Wet runway. Can't see much. Sweet landing. Haha, pretty buttery man. Real Internal Gaming, thank you so much for that. Welcome to the Pro FSX videos community. I would say that was pretty nice. Not bad. Cool. Well, we're parked on gate here in Indonesia. Very rainy, very foggy arrival, just like the departure. Thank you guys always for watching, for being here. I really do appreciate your guys' presence and viewership. Come back again tomorrow. Hopefully 8 to 9 a.m. PDT. PST. Don't know which one it is. Anyways, West Coast US time. 8, 9 a.m. We'll fly the 747 as requested by Eliza. You guys have an amazing night. Hope you enjoy the flight. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys.